Democratic state lawmaker and DeKalb County CEO now running for Georgia's Secretary of State, but as a Republican. Vernon Jones making the announcement today on X, saying he is running because, quote, elections and business both depend on trust, end quote. Jones began his political career as a Democrat, but switched to the Republican Party in 2021 after endorsing Donald Trump for re-election and speaking at the 2020 Republican National Convention. Current Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger is running for governor.
The government shut